Joined now by CGTN current affairs commentator Einar Tangen in Beijing. I went through the list. It's extensive, about 58 pages or so. There's everything from chainsaws to malaria diagnostic test kits, even something as small as a sewing machine needle. Some economists are saying this is just brinksmanship. Administration really has no plans to impose these tariffs. They just want direct talks, some small concessions. They can claim victory. Do you think that's a correct take?
I would like to hope so, but I don't think that's what's the reality here. This is a serious miscalculation. I don't think Donald Trump understands exactly what he's unleashed by doing this. It's fine to say that he wants to negotiate with the Chinese government, but he is not factoring what will happen to the Chinese consumers. I mean, right now, people are buying iPhones, etc., American cars. This is going to seriously dent that. I mean, Chinese consumers are very nationalistic. They're going to view this as an attack on their country, on their future, and it's not going to be good. We've seen this happen before in terms of South Korea and other nations when they felt that they were, in fact, being mistreated. So I don't think they understand the full extent of what they're doing, and it's a real shame.
And you talk to people in American business, I mean, this is the marketplace they want, the Chinese marketplace. This could backfire in a big, big way.
Oh, it's a massive thing. So you have to remember that so much of these, quote, exports that are going to the United States are in fact made by American companies. You know, China is part of the global supply chain. This is not the 1950s where everything you make is from, you know, somewhere in your backyard. Everything around the world has different component pieces. You know, I mean, the Apple iPhone is a good example. Only 4 to 6% of the value that goes into the iPhone actually comes from China. The rest of it comes from all over the world. It's just assembled here. But it's treated as if it was made, 1,000 US dollars was made in China. And that's not the way it goes. I mean, trying to bottle innovation is just impossible. It's an idea. It's not something physical.
There's a quote in the Washington Post. They reached out to a former White House economist in the Obama administration. He said, "The pain will be very visible and the potential gains will be very abstract. The administration does not prepare the U.S. for the downside of a trade war." That's a pretty accurate appraisal, isn't it?
Absolutely. I mean, farmers throughout the Midwest are wondering what is going to happen to soybean and wheat and corn. This is going to be devastating. China probably already has a list of things that it will respond to. And I don't think that there will be much delay in getting that out. You know, if Donald Trump thinks he's playing brinkmanship, that he's able to change the conversation in Washington away from his troubles there by using this trade things, he's seriously miscalculated.
Let me throw a couple of the W's at you. Let's start with Wall Street. They've not been happy with what's been going on. They've been gyrating wildly. This is not going to do much for the global markets, is it?
Well, you're already seeing a reaction to that. I mean, if you're in business, you need to be able to predict to make an investment. And right now, it is impossible to predict exactly where Donald Trump is going, what will be the next tweet versus the next move. You have a bunch of neocons in the White House, economic neocons, Lighthouser, Navarro, and now joined by the new National Security Advisor, Bolton. Yeah. Very, very anti-China.
And what about the WTO, the other W? Do they have a role here?
Yes, they do. I mean, interestingly enough, the U.S. said that they're willing to put this to the WTO. I think this is a sign that they think that this is a negotiation posture that coincides with Donald Trump's idea of trying to change the conversation in D.C. As I said, I don't think he understands the full ramifications, that this will have lasting harm and it will disrupt a lot of plans. Investment is going to be down this year. You're going to see a drop in global growth. These types of things are just, it seems incredible that he would advance on such, tenuous ideas and inflict so much pain.